Hello and welcome to the Apex Racing TV esports studio and our coverage of round 5 of the Apex Racing League GT3 trophy. My name is Sam Fitzpatrick and also with me is David Sampson. And last time out we saw a fantastic 75-minute race. Leo Gigotta managing to take the race victory. He's not around today, unfortunately, of course, from the United States, who are celebrating Thanksgiving, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates it as well. If you're watching along, thank you very much for taking the time out. But he will not be here today, David, but we've still got about 45 other drivers in this very competitive field that we've seen so far this season. It is really cool where we can go into a race and genuinely think that there are 6, 7, 8 drivers who could potentially win.
Yeah, no, it's been fantastic. And on the subject of Leo, like, yeah, it's a big miss because after Sebring, I almost wrote him off. Like, that he was going to be able to compete with some of these names that we see, but he proved me wrong last round, and especially a couple of rounds. But yeah, really excited for this. Obviously, we've got the Nurburgring WEC layout. Yes. The only layout here, apart from the Nordschleife.
Yeah.
Just not a GP fan.
Absolutely, yeah, the chicane's not particularly nice, but we've got the best chicane for this race. In terms of the points, Marcel Kraus heading to his home circuit today, and he is the championship leader, 22 points ahead of Leo, who will be missing this round. And the bad news for Leo is that his drop score is very weak, and so he will do very well to recover the points in the championship. Nikolai Agard, yet to win a race so far this season, in 3rd position. And they make Pallet. Carl Winkler missed last time out, and so he's a little bit far back now in 5th.
Yeah, some big names there. Yeah, like you say, Agard without a win, which almost seems surprising how strong some of his finishes have been. But I've been impressed with Marcel Kraus. Marcel Kraus, yeah, he looks like a solid driver.
Very much so. In the Pro-Ams, we've got Aiden Cart. So he didn't have a great time of it last time out. He's been really strong, particularly back at Monza. Then we've got Yihor Zudetsky in 2nd position. He took the pole last time out overall, but spun on lap 1, T1, and that put him way down the order, and it was a recovery from there. Would have taken the championship lead if it weren't for that mistake. Then we've got Bari, and in the end it was Hawk who managed to win last time out. A little bit, well, not under the radar. He was running in the top 8 for pretty much the whole race. Yeah,
I don't feel like this has been decided yet. I don't think... I think each of them still have their shot. I don't know. This has been really hard for me because we've had some amazing performances in Pro-Am that have just not come to fruition sometimes.
Yeah, right, yeah, Yihor with the first 2 wins had an awful Monza and then really should have won last time out. So, but not the championship leader, so that shows how open it is. In the AMS, Martin Varga is at the top of the standings. Had a really good first 3 rounds of the championship, but was a little bit off the pace last time. He was really outperformed by Jakob Trinkel, but credit to Varga, he managed to really limit the damage loss. He only lost 4 points in the championship.
Yeah, he seems unstoppable. I'm hoping it hasn't ended. I mean, Jan Schutter looks great. Maybe a few mistakes. I'm trying to think what's happened to his campaign, but when the times I have seen him, he's looked very strong, and obviously Jakob Trinkel's been plugging away.
And in the teams championship as well, going into this round, we've got Core Sim Racing 1 at the top, ahead of Grofter Canton Auto in 2nd position. And yeah, last time out it was Core Sim Racing who really were able to pull away. Grofter Canton only had 1 driver last time out, and that limited their scoring. So too did Mag Performance SRT, and so yeah, looking a bit more comfortable now for Core Sim Racing. Let's have a look at our calendar. This is round 5 of the season, and like you said, it's the WEC layout. Explain to people why the WEC layout is better than the GP layout.
It all comes down to the chicane. It's the much better chicane. The GP chicane feels like you almost have to turn back on yourself. It destroys racing off tracks. It's just nasty. This has a much better flow. You come into the last corner with an opportunity and some pace. Yeah, the other one should be uninvented.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, not a big fan of it. Way too narrow chicane, so yeah, good that we're using this one today. And in terms of the format, we're going back to the A-race format, so it's just a 60-minute race, 60% fuel tank capacity, which means the drivers will have to take a pit stop at around 35 minutes into the race, maybe a little bit beyond that if they can save some fuel. And in terms of the weather, there is a tiny chance of rain. If it is going to rain, it's going to be right at the end or after the race. We might get some spots at the end, but 6% is very unlikely.
Yeah, we have to see what generates once now. Yeah, but I don't think we've looked once the session's
I did
over.
have a look, and there was nothing scheduled until like at least halfway through the race.
Okay.
So maybe there'll be a little.
I want to
to
switch here. The rain button. We just press it.
Sure.
It jumps to 100% for 10 minutes.
Pascal from SDK Gaming, and he can sort something out for you. Thank you to Apex Racing Academy, by the way, for sponsoring this series. And there are some discounts currently for Black Friday from Apex Racing Academy, so you can get 25% off an annual gold subscription and a 40% off an annual silver. That's the most common subscription that we sell. So do use the code BF2025 to get yourself a new silver subscription. Certainly worth it, because that's giving you setups and track guides and coaching for over 50 cars in iRacing, including all these GT3 cars. So it's definitely a very smart thing to get if you are looking to get faster on iRacing. And also, I was mentioning Pascal from SDK Gaming before, we've also got an SDK Gaming Black Friday deal as well. So heavy discounts on that as well. You can see 25% off an annual silver subscription using BF2025. And SDK Gaming are the people who provide all of our overlays. And you can see from many other streams, chances are if you watch an iRacing stream, it's probably using SDK Gaming. There's so many different layouts that you can use, and it's so customizable as well. You can really make it look like anything, and it works as a heads-up display as well, so really a fantastic bit of kit. So do check out sdk-gaming.co.uk for more details. Let's have a look at our track guide then at Nurburgring.
Yeah.
Do you like the first chicane, the first area? This is, I think, the first bit of circuit that like Herman Tilke designed back in the day.
I don't hate this track. It's not my favourite. I don't know why. Perhaps all the Nordschleifer prep that being bundled in. I quite like T1. The coming back on yourself that far can cause a lot of clustering up, let's say, especially for the left-hander you then have to take. But no, yeah, not my favourite. And then off-track central. Like, this is where I struggle for T4. I don't mind 3. It's just a bit of a strange line to take into the corner. I've always found you've got to sacrifice quite a lot. And then obviously you don't have much rear left on the car. You're trying to get off the line, and it's so easy to cut there.
And then this is where the track gets good. 6 and 7, downhill, heavy camber as well. Go watch out for the gravel on the exit. And Dunlop is pretty similar as well. Another very highly banked corner, but you can really hook up the car nicely around there. Then, of course, you've got the Schumacher S, and I think in these GT3 cars it will be flats out, I think, once the tyres are warmed up. And that actually generates a decent overtaking spot down into T11, just over the bridge.
Yes, indeed. What do you think of this track? Is this a...
I like it apart from the first sector. If it was like the 90... When did they change it? They changed it in like 2000? Someone in chat can feel free to correct me. But I think they changed it in the year 2000.
Only you know, Sam. Just let you know that.
I'm trying to think, the 99. Yeah, 99 they didn't have it. But I think 2000 they did. It was much better. It was just another chicane, I think, to going through the first bit. This is the chicane that we're not using, 14, 15. We're actually using the more expansive one that you can just see not highlighted.
The one
there.
you can just lob it.
Yeah.
Even this corner, I had a nightmare in a big event recently where I spun on cold tyres and half the field got a black flag, and it just happened to be like a big content creator race with large. Yeah. I don't know. I don't hate this track. I race it. It's just, you know, when you're not great at a track, you never form that bond with it.
Sure. Yeah. It will be a tricky one to overtake as well. Qualifying is going to be important. In terms of who I think is going to win today, I've gone for Marcel Kraus because it's his home race. I always like to go for a home driver. Alexi Bari, I think I made the oath that I would just guess Bari until he wins a race. So let's hope that he wins today. And then Jan Schuttler I've gone for in the AMS. Again, a home driver, so I count that as advantage. And I think he was quite strong at Suzuka as well, but wasn't able to quite put it together.
As promised, I've gone with Adam Watson in Pro. I drove with him.
After you saw him at the top of the
practice
standings.
I remembered. I had a lapse in concentration. I famously drove with Adam here in the Nordschleifer 24, so I saw his prep here. I know he's brilliant here. I'm cheating. Gordon Hegg, I think he's been fantastic all season long. I think he could have hung out in pro. I'm not saying he won, but I think he's been solid all season. I've been really enjoying it. And I think this is the first time I've picked Jackal Trinkle, but it's really difficult in AM to predict who is going to do well. I think Jacob's had a really strong season. Not everything's gone his way, but Varga's not easy to beat, but we've seen he's not unbeatable.
Yes, yeah, best of luck to Jakob on that one. We're going to go to an advert now, and then we will be watching the qualifying action.
Are you struggling for consistency in your sim racing? Does your iRating look like a roller coaster? If so, we have good news for you. The way to get more consistent is to first understand what you're doing differently than the professionals. And VRS is the answer. With our competitive subscription, you will have the telemetry, setups, tutorials, and everything else you need to fully analyze your driving. Our data packs and the ability to compare your driving with the best in the world will show you exactly where to adjust your inputs, change your driving line, and shave seconds off of your lap times. And our powerful and precise Direct Force Pro wheelbase and precision pedals are being used by some of the world's best drivers. All these champions agree that VRS hardware is not just the best on the market, it's also priced well below the competition. So if you're looking to upgrade to direct drive and the best pedals in sim racing, VRS is your answer. If you want to get better, get faster, and make it happen sooner rather than later, you owe it to yourself to find out why so many people are switching to VRS. You'll be so glad that you did. Visit www.virtualracingschool.com and learn why the best use VRS.
Welcome to Nurburgring. We're just coming to the end of the qualifying session, or the amateur qualifying session. Apologies. The drivers just putting in their last attempts at the moment. You can see it's quite a cloudy day. It's not the best looking day, but might clear up a little bit later.
Well, if there's a chance of rain, it's always going to have a high cloud percentage.
Yes, yes.
Because that's where the rain comes from.
Well, okay. And that's why we pay David the big bucks to come here. That's real Tim Henman commentator right there.
You are welcome. Just thought I'd give an insight into the science behind it all.
Yeah. So Simon Andre Livingston and Jakob Trinkle, just improving a moment ago, go fastest. So they just about beat Sova. But it's not Sova until it's Sova.
Yep.
And he's got an opportunity, does the Ukrainian, to usurp them right at the close.
Usurp them?
Usurp, come on.
Did I miss a name?
You wouldn't get that commentary from Henman.
We shall see. A lot of drivers.
Yep.
Still a stacked field. Ken Schutter's had a good season. Just, yeah, you can keep this up. I mean, let's say AM's wide. It's been tough because I think early on we wrote off AM as just give Varga the trophy and let's see who can battle for second place.
Yeah, last time out, he really, particularly in qualifying, I think he was the best part of a second off and stay. Well, only 10th and a half. It looks very competitive.
Yeah, so maybe it's just the tracks he prepped, and no, he seems to be on a whole nother level compared to the other AM drivers. But
well, this is a very good lap. Well, this is a very good lap from Sova. If Sova can deliver in this final sector, it's going to be a Sova pole. Varga not far off. Sova goes to the top by a quarter of a second. Varga will be at least on the front row, and it is the front row. It wasn't quite good enough to beat Sova. Can Schuttler get anywhere close? Not a good first sector for Schuttler. And if it weren't for that first sector, it would have been pole position. He lost 3/10 in the first sector.
Over 3/10, yeah.
Ended up just a 10th and a half away from pole.
Wow. Yeah, 3.5 tenths in sector 1 alone.
So it all changed there. That really did change a lot. I think Trinkle went from... well, Livingston went from first down to fourth. Last lap there.
It's nice to see all the MAG fans in chat. Hello to Alan as well.
Yeah, we've got Young Soo Moon, of course, the TCR champion from the year.
Alan asking if next season we're going to use PMR.
Sure.
Are you going to host it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Cross-platform, right?
It's cross-platform. Well, there's definitely the word cross is the general consensus right now.
Alexander Kogler saying, I think a Ford will win. Well, I think the fastest driver in practice was not Ford. It was Adam Watson. So maybe it's not going to be so easy for the boards. Or do you think this is a Ford circuit?
Everything's a Ford circuit.
Sure.
The Ford is bad at two things: fuel and it's not the best at full curb management. Yeah, it's one of the worst on fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, we have seen that a few times, haven't we, where the drivers have had to pit one lap early. Not usually too costly, however.
I mean, all roundness-wise, it is a superior car. Yeah, we've seen its chinks, like at Daytona with top speed and fuel management, Watkins Glen with curb management. So it's not the perfect car, it's just, yeah, not easy to topple.
Philip asking to see Matthias Moranger. He is a pro driver, so he will not be out on circuit just yet. You'll have to wait about 6 minutes until we see him go out on track. He is on track though this week. He had a quali ban last time out and it cost him very badly, but he's escaped the quali ban this week.
The problem is, Matthias, a quali ban is very similar to his average quali position.
Sure.
He's not getting it right in qualifying this season. Absolute demon on the race. So I'm looking forward to seeing him, you know, up there fighting with the front runners from the beginning, from the get-go. But yeah, excellent driver.
Of course, the first couple of lap times for the drivers don't matter too much. It's whilst they're warming up the tyres, really. It's only on this third lap where we'll start to see some properly representative times. Carl Roy yet to get a time in at all. He's a little bit behind everyone at the moment.
This is a car a little bit slept on this season, is the BMW. Not the easiest, but it has a lot of the good traits that the Ford has.
Sure.
But I don't condone driving this bore fest. But no, it is a solid car.
So we're going to get the first few times in coming in quite soon. So Gordon Hawkins going to be one of the first drivers to cross the line. He was fastest while the tyres were still warming up. This is the first representative time, and he goes top of the timings. Not for long though. The pole sitter overall last time out. Zudetsky manages to go a little bit faster. Dominic Enkel managing to wedge himself in between.
All three times are the 52.9s. Fastest AM driver 53.0. Top three Pro-Am times straight in 52.9. They're separated by 300ths at the moment. Mark Hutchinson. How can he put it? I thought Origi was pro.
No, I think he's the highest I-rated pro driver. We've seen him in pro in other series.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Alex Rogers driving with triples. I believe it was Rogers, and maybe I'm getting this wrong. A couple of seasons ago, lost the title basically because he was running VR and it kept breaking on him. But he's ridded that now. And has a very nice setup. And thank you for sending in his webcam as well. Of course, the drivers can follow the instructions in the Discord tutorials channel to do the same. It's getting a little bit brighter now.
A little bit.
So far, I haven't had a spots of rain this season.
Yeah, but funny enough, I say this season, we've never had this many chances of rain.
Sure, yeah, it's been low chance on
Loads
half
of
the
them.
rounds.
Yeah. This is what we always wanted, right, from iRacing. Like, just make it quite cool when it comes down.
Sure, yeah. So Zudetsky is absolutely flying on this lap. This is going to go pole by quite a margin,
Yeah,
I think.
half a second. Man needs putting in pro. I mean, let's not forget last round, he was the overall pole sitter.
Yeah, and that will not be far off pole today. So it's a Ukrainian 1-2, Sudetskyi ahead of Bari.
But I tell you what, Schuttler's, that last sector Schuttler did, Yeehaw's the first person to match it. That's how good Schuttler's last sector was, to pick up that temporary pole for a moment until he was pipped by Sova. Let's not forget Schuttler lost a lot of time in the first sector alone. What was it, 3.5 tenths, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
So Nathan Tate goes 18th position, currently top of the Porsches is Alex Rogers, who also was able to improve. Ronald Grossman crosses line in his Ferrari and goes up into 7th position. You can see just how tight it is besides Zwiejewski, and I doubt anyone's really going to get close to Yeehaw, honestly, because he had a very nice draft on the back straight, which and around the entire lap, which probably got him a little bit more time. He's not improving on this next lap.
His sector 3 weren't perfect though.
I think that's on his newest lap though. I think that's on his fast.
Yeah. It is getting brighter. Just trying to build a gap.
Very tricky with the 1Xs through that chicane, I find. You basically can't touch the elevated curb.
And it's so late in the lap, like you've got everything locked in, you know the position you're going to be, you just got to get through this.
Yeah.
What do you think of this T1?
As Engel goes second.
I'm right on board with you, Hockey.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I find it quite easy to hit the apex. I guess racing is very tricky because you sort of track out so far. It's tricky to know if you're the inside driver, how far do you push someone, because you can sort of, the racing line is almost to go off the beyond the white line at times. Some cars, maybe not these cars.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of, I don't know, especially 2 and 3 or 3 and 4, whatever it's called, that section.
I hate 2. 3 is way too long.
Yeah.
4 is a pain. This bit's good.
Yeah, this bit's good. It's strange being off camber, but cambered at the corner. Like, I don't know. These 2 corners here are a little bit different.
So you can see Gordon is just ahead of Yeehaw. You were riding on board with Yeehaw, but the car in front of it is Gordon. You can see on the bottom there, purple sector for Yeehaw. In the second sector, or fastest in the first sector.
Looks like he's pulling away.
Well, Yeehaw's much faster in the second sector, and a little bit faster in the third. Oh no, Hawk's faster in the third sector, sorry. Engel as well, also improving. Nice lap so far from Engel a little bit. Not enough for pole, but might get within a couple of tenths.
Mark Hutchinson really struggling at the moment. P24. Daniel Sebastian, same.
This is the driver's last attempts. Oh, they can get on the power. It's not a particularly great fourth sector for Yeehaw, but it's not bad. I don't think this is going to be an improvement. He knows it's not going to be an improvement. Hawk will improve up to second, gets within a tenth.
Yeah, very nice showing.
And Engel goes top by half a tenth. He really did find pace right at the end of the session.
I don't think I saw a purple, all greens.
Well, the final sector was electric.
Oh, yeah.
I've not seen anyone in the 17 fours. He must have nailed the chicane.
Yeah, you're right. Every other sector was just good. Yeah, every sector good. Last sector, great. And yeah.
Yeah, first 2 sectors, I think just from the first 2 sectors, he was about a tenth and a half down on Yeehaw.
Yeah.
And then he managed to gain back 2 tenths for the rest of them.
Yeah, very impressive lap. Sorry, 3.6. Cole, another core driver. Had a really good showing this season. I still feel bad for Yeehaw's T1 at Suzuka. I couldn't believe it. Because you even asked me, like, the pressure. And I was like, no, he controls the start. So when he goes green, he's going to have the left and right clear. He's just going to take it easy, get through. No one can overtake him through the S's. And this is a good start. And didn't even... His first wheel input was too much. Like, yeah. Shaky brake foot. Who's your pro pick? Oh, Cross, Muscle Cross.
Yeah, your friend of mine, yeah. It's got a bit foggier now. I'm going to quickly have a look at what the forecast is.
Go on, run off. Right, so the pros are going to get their tyres up to 10. Will we see a 51? I don't know. I haven't been racing here this week, so I don't know the lap times. But we've got some fast boys. And it's nice to see Dominic Korshevin back. Has he raced this season? Sam will know when he gets back, but I don't believe he has. I saw him registered, but he hasn't got a racing so far. Obviously teammates with Alexi Barry. They've done a season before where the two of them took part. And Volmers, Core Sim Racing 2. Lots of core racing teams. Drivers, I must say, as well. Jack Osborne. Mate Pallage just putting some times on, but these times aren't really representative yet. As we're riding on board here with Alvind Tonneson. Nice T1. Open up 2. Nice and tight, push back out, head all the way out. And then dive to the apex and brake. Yeah, I mean, I'm a bit rusty here, but you just want the camber to pull you around. Probably want to open that up a little bit more, maximize the off track. Well, what's up? Update weather map?
We didn't. I didn't get it. I put out my hand, and I felt nothing. So.
Right, I've just understood what you're talking about. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, Korshevin has raced this season. He raced back at Sebring.
Wait, you can hear me? I'm usually so quiet.
He didn't finish the race.
Ah. Very good driver, though. Right, how are these lap times sectors looking?
Quite far off, I think. Jack Osborne is pretty quick. Ivan Tonnesson's quick.
Oof, that was
Adam
good.
Watson maybe is all right.
Korshevin sector 4 looked. Oh no, it's multiple seconds down. I'm looking at the second number, not the first.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are going to be in the top 5 this first time around. Fourth. Well, they're not pole at least.
52.4 though. Straight out of the gate, it's impressive. And Tonneson, who we ran on board with, P6, it was a good looking lap.
So Watson very quick in the
Yeah.
back end of the circuit, just needs to find a bit more in the first 2 sectors.
Well, he's about a 10th off, right? Because 35.2s is what we're looking for.
He's found a bit of an improvement on the first sector this time. Of course, don't necessarily assume that the pros will go faster than the Pirans, as we saw last time out. Zvudaevsky managed to get overall pole position, so it's very possible that Engel might hold on, but the fact that Watson's already got within a 10th and a half on his first sort of warm tyre lap indicates that there is a lot more time to be had there. Watson, yeah, all right in the seconds. He is finding some small improvements, but the improvements that he's finding are just by 100th of a second or so. He has got a little bit of a draft though from the car ahead. That might be Marcel Kraus who is towing him along. A little bit hesitant there on the thoughts for Watson, I think, on the exit. But he is finding a little bit more time. Very good 3rd sector,
Yeah.
not a good 4th sector though.
No.
And he's not really got much room for improvement in the 5th sector. That's the one that he nailed the first time round.
Yeah, what's this, P2? Adam will move to, I think, maybe 3. It does look like it will be an improvement though.
Kraus only to 15th.
3.
You were correct. the other pros really getting anywhere near.
Palic to 9.
Daniel Sialfi with his first lap goes 20th.
Well, first valid lap.
Yeah. This is also the first lap for Mathias Moranger. Goes up to 14th. Electing not to have a draft on anyone. He's left a little bit of a gap to the other drivers. It will be tight for him whether he gets 2 more laps in. This might be the last lap coming up. We'll have to keep an eye out on that because he's left it very fine.
Where is Matthias
We were just watching him.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the data.
Yeah, 14th. Oh.
And Dominic Korshevin, I think he's off tracking like a lot. P38. And Nicholas Agard, has he got a quali ban?
No, he is out there. There you can see him, but he hasn't set a valid lap time yet. Decent first. Well, this is looking like a good lap. This is looking like a very good lap. Where if you can complete this one, this will be easily enough for the front, or at least 5th, at the very least. Might be, will be close to pole.
It will be, yeah. It's just that 5th sector he needs to improve. He needs to find better than last lap.
Well, it looks pretty rapid this time round.
Yeah, I think P2. But that is an impressive showing.
It's top.
Oh, by 24 thousandths.
Very nicely done. Well, no lap before that, but he's still got one more attempt to go. Palic up to 7th.
Dominic Korshevin to 10th. Alvin Tonneson to P8.
Yeah, he's a quick throughout this quali session, Tonneson, but that will be it for him.
But I tell you what, the showing of the Pro-Ams at the moment, 2nd, 3rd and 5th.
Yeah. Volmers will move up to 26th place now. Just watching out for Matthias Moranger. I think he's going to make it.
Agard with a purple first sector.
Moranger will get one more lap, and they have to complete the lap before the 32 minutes are up. Yeah, Agard lightning, half a tenth faster than anyone else the first sector, but it's a bad 2nd sector.
It is.
Drops about a 10th and a half.
Yeah. Matthias here, first sector, not good. 2.5, 3 tenths off.
Adam Watson finding improvements. Very good 2nd sector for Watson.
Yeah, indeed.
And a purple 3rd sector. Watson on course for pole here, but is Marcel Cross going to help or hinder him here?
Looks like pure help at the moment. As long as he's not blindsided through the chicane and get his line, is the problem, right?
Kraus with a very bad 3rd sector, so he's probably not going to improve.
What?
That looks good.
Sounded good. As long as that didn't throw him off. Kraus cooking like Kraus undercooked the corner so badly.
He drove it in very deep into the final corner. Agard unable to improve. Watson is at pole position. It is not for Watson. He was 200 slower than his best lap. Agard, I think, was on to improve, but messed up the final sector. Very easy to do, obviously, with the chicane.
Where did Dominic Engel come from, by the way? Not a name. P2 overall.
Yeah. Volmers, his teammate, only to 22nd. We're just waiting for... No, Moranger must have bailed out of that lap, I think. He didn't seem to improve.
I mean, isn't he one of the lowest rated core drivers?
But he is very experienced as Engel. He's one of the most experienced drivers in the series. He's been around since like season 2. Or probably season 1, frankly, Engel.
There are
Absolute veteran.
7 core sim racing drivers, and Dominic Engel is the lowest rated of them all. Yes, just checked.
Sure.
What
Yeah,
a showing.
only 10th place in the championship so far. Hasn't had a podium.
Is his home track, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the driver who I should have gone for the home track.
Yeah.
Made a
Or
mistake there.
my pick didn't work out. Adam's way down in 4th.
Well, your other pick
What,
Should have stuck with your guns.
You're talking rubbish, mate.
Hopefully Adam's not watching this. Well, we have interlude now, which is everyone's favourite part of the day. And yeah, we've got this race coming up. What do you think is going to be the case when it comes to overtaking? I mean, do you think Agard's basically got this one in a pretty good spot, especially with 2 pro-ams behind him?
It does benefit him, yes, for sure. But Adam knows what needs to be done. He can't beat Agard from 4th because Agard's been brilliant at fuel saving all season long. So Adam will fuel save, but he really needs that 2nd position. Otherwise, the differential gap come the pit stop will just be too large. But Gordon has proven to be very quick all season long. So Adam, he can't go for a move and it not stick because he's going to lose a position. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. I'm hoping Yehil does well because obviously pole last week and now P3. This is overall we're talking about, not in class. So I hope he can just find his confidence. Surprised Dominic Korshevin all the way down there, and Mateus Maranja not on it either. 2 big names that I know are going to be making a lot of moves. 2 very high-rated drivers as well. But yeah, I think we're in for a corker. T1 can get quite aggressive, unfortunately, because there's strange lines you can take. You can go in very deep around the outside and try and hook it up, or you definitely don't want to go deep on the inside.
Yeah, drivers were warned about that in the pre-race thing. One about, or pre-race message, one about the early braking because of how tight the corner is, and then also on the exit, if you're wide, don't sweep in to the middle of the circuit again, which you do on a normal racing line, because the other drivers who are not on your line may not follow the same direction. So they got to watch out for that. Another shout out, so just to Apex Racing Academy once again. Check out their Black Friday deal. Head over to apexracingac.com in order to take advantage of that.
3-4, is it the left, right? I mean, someone's going to lose it on cold tyres. It's a lot to ask on the tyre and such slow speed, and you get onto jamming on the throttle. So we're going to see some 2 wides as well. So we're going to see someone spin. So fingers crossed, less than 10 die. Yeah,
we'll see how it goes. We are just coming to the end now of interlude, so we will be having the drivers grid up very, very shortly and see how they all stack up in this 46 car field, I think it is 43 car field for today. Nikolai Agard on pole position ahead of Dominic Engel, who is top of the pro-ams. Then it's Yiho Zvudetskyi in 3rd place. Adam Watson in the Aston Martin, the only non-Mustang in the top 7. Then it's Hawk, who won last time out in the pro-ams at Suzuka. Osborne, Paluch, Tonneson, Carter, Parsons, top of the Lamborghinis, who was very strong last time out. Korshevin on his return to the series. Then it's Alexei Bari. Marcel Kraus, championship leader, could lose his championship lead tonight if Agard is able to win the race. Then Jean-Thierry Origi, Marcus Fox, Sven Lotman, Ronald Grossman, Mateus Maranja, Rafael Jurica, who had an awesome start last time out at Suzuka, watch out for him. Artem Sova in 20th place, top of the amateur drivers. Then it's Alex Rogers, Jan Volmers, Andrew Brown, and Daniel Siafi. Then we have a few more of the amateurs. Jan Schuttler in there, ahead of Martin Varga, who's championship leader. Simon Andre Livingston and Jakob Trinkel. Anthony Benand, Gareth McRae, Ales Casilla, Nathan Tagg, Christian Malchurek, Carl Roy, Adam Blahut, Anthony Akhmetgaleev, Mark Hutchinson, Daniel Sebastian, Paul Corrali, and Ted Keep. I won't go through the last 3 because I'm not sure how far away from the start we are. We are going into the final chicane, so we had a little bit more time. Sergio Pritchard and Mola were the last few. Mola with a qualifying ban, so he will be gaining a lot of places, I'm sure. He'll be hoping for a bit of chaos. Nikolai Agard probably wouldn't mind as well. He's on pole position. He'll be hoping that it all kicks off behind him. We're about to get underway for round 5 of the season in Apex Racing League GT3 Trophy. And away we launch. It's a bad start for a couple of the drivers. And look at Adam Watson going to the outside, trying to get ahead immediately of Dominic Engel, who's had an awful launch.
Dreadful,
from second position. They're almost 4 wide, a little bit further back. Agard's going to be completely safe at the front. That's a send from Parsons, and he has caused an absolute mess on the exit of the chicane. Alexei Bari, I think, involved. Marcus Fox has been involved, but it's Yiho Zvudetskyi once again with a dreadful T1.
Yeah, I
And
didn't
Jack
see that back.
Osborne as well.
But the inside guy just went out deep. Adam was so wide and he still got hit. Because I thought Adam had the line. Like, he broke super deep and was happy to just take that outside line. Yeah, what a shame. Once the race settles down, we'll take a look at that.
Yeah, I think it may be Parsons giving a little bit of a tap to one of the drivers, and then they went into someone else. Watson with a lot of damage. He hasn't got a meatball though, I think, so he might be able to continue on without having to take a faster pace. Pace seems to be all right at the moment, as they're side by side behind, with Parsons still battling with Tonneson. Looks like Tonnesson's going to get ahead here. Or can Parsons? No, he's going
They
to lose
almost
that
both
15.
lifted, yeah. I think the Merc lifted and the Lambo lifted, but the Lambo lifted more. Because look how the rest of the pack behind them is all over them.
And Tonnesson's got a jump start, it looks like, so he will have to come into the pits soon. Off the circuit goes Bari.
That's strange, a jump start. I saw the start. It must have been... Oh. Yeah, it must have been someone out of position.
Watson with a mistake, or maybe just with no straight line speed. It's just dropped behind Tonneson, who will probably dive in on the first lap there. See if Watson has to come into the pits as well for repairs. He stays out. Tonneson stays out as well.
Oh, that is going to hurt Adam's fuel.
And Parsons isn't in the pits, I think.
Yeah, Parsons is boxing.
No, he's spun out. Already had damage from T1, and that is a dreadful day for Bennett Parsons.
Yeah, we need to look at that team.
And off the circuit on the side, is that Mirancha? Or no, it's Varga. Varga, amateur championship leader, is off to the side of the front straight.
All the way down to last.
And with damage. And with a whole lap to carry it.
Oh,
my
there's a
goodness.
parking lot.
That's not the same pile up as lap one. It's a new set of drivers.
Our production crew is going to be busy with the replays. Holy.
So Watson continues to drop down the order. He's just got to meander around there until the 20-minute mark.
Yeah.
And he can get the faster lap.
Yeah. What a shame. I liked his line. You know, that's the line I always like to do. Just, yeah, wait for everyone to brake, steer to the left, brake quite late, go around the outside. Yes, it's difficult to hook it up and stay alongside, but it's usually the safer choice as well.
Well, Nick Haig, I won't believe his luck. The nearest proper pro driver is Make Palach, because Tonneson has got a black flag, and he is 5 seconds ahead of Palach already.
And obviously Tonnesson's going to have to serve that drive-through. Or is it a stop? Yes, it's drive-through, I think, yeah. Poor old Adam just not got any power, but it's tough to decide what to do.
Well, you can't bet. I mean, you'd lose too much time.
Yeah, but look at this acceleration loss. Holy, he's going to have to.
No, he isn't. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
the safer thing.
He's going to get killed, that's the problem if he doesn't, yeah.
Still Tonneson continues. Andrew Brown up 14 places, but under a lot of pressure from Sven Lotman.
Matthias Maranja again up 10. Either this man is a...
Whoa! How did they get through that? Somehow, who was it losing positions? That back marker, I think it's Carl Roy, who's a little bit of a moving chicane right now on cold tyres.
Oh, someone moving aside? Or is
Yeah,
that
that's Roy, who's a lap down.
good spot?
Red BMW. So Trinkle getting shoved out now, that's McRae. How many places is McRae up? 12. Sergio up 11.
Mark Hutchinson getting past Sebastian. It's all change. Yeho is still back there in that train that goes all the way up to...
Yeah, everyone's got spun round at T1 in the front. It's a mistake for Grossman, and Rogers takes advantage. So Rogers himself up 7 places.
Oh no, he's been sent. Rogers isn't He loves a good fight. He loves a scrap. Brilliant. What a battle. Yeah, I think one core driver made a mistake and then the other took the opportunity to dive it.
Thompson's black flag's turned into a yellow flag, but I think that means he's picked up a slow down.
You've got to collect them all.
Is he into the pits? He is into the pits. Don't speed. And he will go all the way to the back. So
Alright, we've got some replays. Let's have a look. Is this the T1?
So this is Parsons who gave a tap.
Yeah. It's the Lambo driver into his teammate and then overslows.
That was all it took.
Yeah, it's fully on Parsons.
And that was Engel, who I think he tapped.
The irony is it wasn't just bad. He then overslowed because, well, it was his teammate. And that caused another wreck. Oh, his wing then shoots off. Okay, what else did we miss?
Aiden Carter up to 5th position. He was one of the big gainers.
No way he gets around this. Yeah.
He must have had a pretty bad launch there, Carter, because he started 9th, and yet he looked a lot further down than that. Lexi Barry went the long way rounds. Really worked. Then he had a second issue later on.
Yeah, big shame. Core on core violence.
And this is what happened to Barry later on in the lap.
Oh, let's chuck that in. Yeah, absolutely chucked it in. That's Korsvin's teammate, right?
Yes.
Well, actually, no. Of Korsvin's participation. It's the other way around. Korsvin's his teammate.
Wow, look at the queue behind Korsvin, who I think has just got to the head of this train, maybe? Matthias Miranja right behind him.
Oh, fireworks.
But
Ranger
yeah.
and Korsvin, two very strong drivers who did not qualify well at all.
Korsvin's last lap was very slow, but I don't know if that was just him overtaking. They got a spin. It's Bernand who is round.
That was strange. That wasn't the braking zone yet. I wonder what happened. We cut to it at the right time, but it all happened so quickly. It looked like the accident actually happened before the braking point. Let's see. Okay. Oh. I don't know.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I need a second look at that. I wasn't sure. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Look like
Yeah.
neither of them broke straight. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. The camera angle. It depends who it's attached to. We need the AWS telemetry up.
Yeah. John Thierry Origi. Of course, the teammate Supernet just up a place, but Marcel Kraus is trying to get back. Kraus only up 2 places. You would have thought he'd benefit a little bit more from that. I mean, Andrew Brown starts 23rd, and it's ahead of both of these guys now. But Kraus, championship leader, stuck in P11 as it stands. Andrew Brown up into 7th position. He has passed Dominic Korsvin, who must have damage because Korsvin really does just seem to be going backwards right now.
Or just no prep. You know.
Well, he was quick in quali though. He was P11 in quali, which...
That's terrible for a pro. That's terrible. Come on. What's happened to Matthias?
Yeah, a connection thing. He was pulling away from those guys.
Oh, no, he's back.
He's back.
P6.
Yeah. I mean, if that's a bad quali, you should start speaking to some of the pros who qualified outside the top 20.
Yeah, no, I've not been impressed. Yeah. Not been impressed.
So who's next to line up? Korsvin. Oh, well, this is Brown actually, who everyone... So Brown got past Korsvin, didn't he? Is Korsvin going to try to come back? No, he doesn't attack it. Might have bent steering as Korsvin. I wasn't quite...
Oh, yeah, that could be a good shout. See.
Yeah, it doesn't look quite natural, does it?
Well, I've never seen him... I haven't seen him struggle in a very long time.
Yeah, the car... Oh, yeah, it's definitely pulling to the right. We'll wait. Stay on board until the next straight.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it won't be bad through the right-handers, but it'll be an absolute mess to the left.
So 10 more minutes and you can get that fast repair. Ben saying how after towing iRacing, is it giving me a fast repair? 90% of the time it doesn't. You have to do it before. It does sometimes. It really depends like where the pit lane is to the line or something. But yeah, it's if you're doing a team event, it's very important if make sure that's ticked. So otherwise you can sit there for 50 minutes. I've always thought they should change that if you tick it and the damage is clicking down, then it goes, oh, okay, fixed.
Yeah.
Because you see it in community endurances all the time, like charity events where, yeah, it's just about, there's unlimited fast repairs, it's about people being there and participation, and you're sat in pits for an hour, 20 minutes, because you can't tick the damn thing.
Oh, Jet up ahead of Sebastian now. Of course, got spun round on lap 1, did Jet an amateur, a Pro-Am championship, which was going all his own way. Until T1 last match sequence, since then it's not been going his way at all.
Well, that explains a lot, because obviously we see his iRating at 3.4, and then we see his quali paces easily 1,500 more than that. And then obviously we see him struggling in the race. It's just, you know, some people are built different with different skills. He has a skill I don't have. He has absolutely blazing one-lap pace, but
I think if it weren't for these lap 1 incidents, I think he would be fighting for podiums.
Yeah, but if I'd bought shares in Google when they're a startup, I wouldn't be sat next to you.
Yeah,
like, you know,
today it wasn't his fault, right?
No, I know. Fair point. All right, fair point. Fair point.
This is going on. Origi ahead of Krause. They've both got past Korshevin. Volmers will be next. Is Volmers able to send it? Volmers actually alongside Sova, who's top of the amateur drivers. Sova having an amazing round.
Ben didn't know. I mean, it's not all the time. Sometimes you can tick it during a tow. Towing has some weird calculations about it. I lost iRating once and I never drove. At the Nordschleife for 24, the car was utterly destroyed. You know, it's like an 8-9 minute tow. I jumped in to see if it was in pits yet, to see if I could see how long the damages were. Got back out again, right? Someone else checked it like a few minutes later. We saw the damages. We retired the car, retired. Report comes in and I lose like 40 iRating. I didn't drive. But, yeah, I had been there on the tow truck.
Sure.
Insane. So I took iRacing to court. I think Agard's going to be trouble. Like, I would have expected this gap to be a little bit bigger by now, which is more worrying than it not, because he wants to absolutely smash this, fuel save it, look after his tyres. Still an hour race.
Yeah, quarter of a second faster that last time round was the Norwegian. It is a Norwegian 1-2, Germany 3-4.
Yeah, it's a shame, really shame, and not just because Agard's, not just because Watson's my pick. But yeah, I think we would have been in for quite a battle, much like last round where we was robbed of it again. Oh, I was going to say that won't end well. Bernard is hungry, especially since that incident. I'm trying to think, that incident with Bernard and whoever it was in the hairpin, I think Bernard just turned in early. They made first contact.
He didn't really expand, he didn't really open up the corner as you'd expect. He left like a couple of feet.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, probably still as a racing, I don't know. It all happened so quick and it was just very dumb looking.
It was Gareth McRae who was passing at the time. Just behind Sialfi with a slowdown. Oh, Gossman, sorry, with a slowdown that allows Sialfi past.
Eric Rousseff chat. Hello, mate. Hope everything's well. What issues have you had? I heard you had a wheel issue. Have you got PC issues as well?
Saver's under a bit of pressure here. Volmers thinks about it. Still Korshevin holding on with that steering damage in P11. He will be in within the next, well, potentially as soon as 5 minutes. to take repairs. He might have to go a little bit further than that in order to get to the end of the race on fuel. Because we already have had some pit stops. Adam Watson pitted. He's down in 33rd position right now. He's just on the back of a little train of about 5 cars. Sova is now past Korshevin and through as well. Tries at least Formers. He wasn't able to get it done. And look at the move now for the Cordy's esports car. And he spins round Korshevin. And it's worked out very well for Sialfi. Volmer stays where he is, and Korshevin loses a bunch of places.
Yeah, if we could get a look at that. Did Korshevin try to get to the inside when it was there, or was there a brake release? From the TV cam, it's really misleading. So our producer's going to jump in the chopper, rewind time. Let's see. So there's some argy-bargy here. Friendships were not made. What happens? Yeah, I mean... I don't know. F1 has destroyed the entire racing format of the planet. Because I wanted to say something.
That would be a penalty for the inside driver.
Yes. Yes. 100%.
And now, of course, it's the teammates together, Bari and Korshevin. I think Korshevin let him pass Bari a moment ago, seeing that he is the one who's carrying damage. Leader of the amateurs, of course, is Artem Sovo, standing to make a lot of points back in the championship. Trinkle second, Schuttler third, Malchek fourth. It's not been a good day so far for our championship leader, Martin Varga, who was almost stationary on the side of the circuit after lap 1. We didn't quite see what happened to Varga. Head keep, you can see there, a complete disqualification, I think that means. I don't even know how you do that.
Driving backwards?
Not
or
serving a black
not
flag?
serving a penalty, yeah.
That's the aftermath of what happened to Varga. Trying to go back a little bit further. Don't know if it maybe could have been linked to the Lamborghini. You see a Lamborghini spin-off just ahead of us here.
Oh,
It was, yeah.
and was that a dangerous rejoin? It looked like he reversed onto a, what do I call it, racing line.
Well, if it was, but Bennett Parsons is already getting a big penalty for causing the lap 1 pile-up. He might be getting another penalty for that, and he's out of the race. So.
Yeah, I'm not saying he dangerous rejoined, but if he reversed in that instant rather than going forward, then yeah. Happy to slot on another pen.
Anything that Sim Racing can do tactically here to benefit themselves?
Who are we talking about? Hipalic and Engel? No, just securing what they've got. Behind them are 2 very, very fast drivers. So Aidan Carter and Matthias Manager. So, yeah, fuel save, work together, be solid. Oh, this is revenge. Oh, we're going to see Parsons.
Was he stationary? He
Yeah, he
was.
was.
Okay, so no penalty for that.
Oh,
Hit twice.
hold on.
I'll show you the first one was.
But, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, he did nothing wrong.
Were you going to say you should have towed?
No. You don't have to tow. Hold your brakes, that's it. So, he was fine. No, I was wondering why, because in the... I got myself confused. He was facing the other way in the hit, but obviously it was the hit that already happened.
Sure.
So, yeah, I just got myself confused. But no, I mean, the only time I say someone should tow is when they're driving their ugly, broken arse around the track, taking racing line. Like, yeah. I help them people finish their race.
Trinkle versus Schuttler, second place in the amateurs. This is being fought over. Of course, the judge did score points for that overall position, so they are still batting everyone else out on track. And they come very close. Go see the 2 Aston Martins on the circuit. And Schuttler is going to stay ahead. Where is he?
It's tough. The BMW's going to have a nice run here. What can he do with it, though? Very nice run. He's going to be boxed out here, though.
Christian Malchek, who I think I picked to win the amateur title earlier in the season. I think that's quite...
Yeah, I think I picked Rousseff. Jeez. He'd be lucky to win the AMS. Hi, Eric. Hope you're well.
Chico holds on at least against Corby. Fastest off the race, by the way, that last time around for Adam Watson. He's up to 29th position. He will probably be pitting quite soon to get some clean air. Albeit when he does pit, he won't be far off.
Yeah, I mean...
yeah, maybe he won't be a lap down.
Yeah, his race is all but over, unfortunately. And I think he's already had an awful drop, so...
I'm going to go P...
What, finish?
16.
Finish P16?
Yeah. He's got a little bit more fuel than everyone else. So that might... So actually, maybe he shouldn't... Well, he'll have a shorter pit stop, at least. But...
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I never agree with you. I think he'll finish exactly P16.
Currently 16th place is this man, Rafael Chirica. But he's battling with Alexi Bari still. He was having to defend before. Bari was faster on that last lap. But Bari is still unable to overtake.
Seth apologising to me. Look, I take the only reason I'm annoyed is I hate losing to Sam. So yeah, it hurts. You know, that's all. I absolutely hate it. I stay up all night studying telemetry and graphs, looking at everyone's practice times.
Yeho versus Chinkle. Yeho up to 21st place now. I wonder how far he can get up. There's not many faster drivers.
Recovering from third, wasn't it? Yeho?
Yeah, he starts at P3, yeah.
Yeah. He can still do good things. Yeah, he can still do good things.
So now for Lotman, a little bit further up, might be under pressure from Origi soon. Origi's having a good time, very good. See the PS competition driver do well. Only Frenchman in the field. That's not correct. He's got his teammate. Where is this? Oh yeah, Bernard. He's the only Frenchman in the top 26. If anyone wants to know.
But yeah, to Ben about the fast repair, it's a shame. Obviously, it's a massive shame. But yeah, just chalk it up to a lesson learned with that fast repair thing, because yeah, it doesn't happen on every track, it doesn't happen on every instant, but there's a lot of times where it does unfortunately happen.
Lotman versus Origi. Origi was faster that last time round, a lot faster. Of course, Lotman got a slowdown, and that's opened the opportunity for Origi to move up to 8th now.
Porsche into the pits, Rogers into the pits, Eureka into the pits.
Okay, so everyone with damage have decided you can get to the end of the race.
Yeah. Adam not so lucky, but his car was quite, on acceleration alone, was so bad that I think he would have been spun. So.
Yeah.
My picks are cursed this season. Cursed, I tell you. Origi having a good showing. Shout out to him. P8 overall, P4 in class. He was definitely one of my picks earlier in the season. I think round 1. And this gap's coming down. But Agar's not easy to beat. I say that, we saw him get proper beat last round with the Thanksgiving kid, can't remember his name.
Yeah, well, he was leading most of the race, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then it was just in the last 5 minutes that he...
Dragotsa got him.
Yeah, that Dragotsa was able to overtake him there. Of course, he got... did he get a drive-through? I think he went over the instant limit, didn't he?
Oh, after... Oh, yeah, Agar's race fell apart afterwards.
Yeah. Finished outside the top 10. A slowdown for Cialfi. And now he's coming to the pits. Had enough racing those other drivers, so Cosmo moves up to 213. Leader of the drivers who don't need to make another pit stop in this race, Rafael Jurica. Everyone ahead of him will need to pit again. 18-second station, so quite a long pit stop, I feel like, to get to the end of the race.
I forgot Osborne. Also got caught up in that lap 1 tragedy. That's a shame. He pitted on lap 1. Really lost out there. Ford domination at the front.
Paluch getting past Hawk.
Wow.
That's come out of nowhere, really, I think.
It must have been a mistake, because, I mean, Hawk was catching Agard.
Yeah, and that, so far in this lap... Oh, yeah, bad sector 3. It's not a bad thing. Maybe he was just... Yeah, he lost 2/10 on that last lap. And probably two of the most fair drivers on the grid, Paluch and Hawk, so pretty inevitable that that wasn't going to end in a collision. To be fair, Agard and Engel also right up there in terms of drivers who you'd like to race alongside. So Paluch only 2.2 seconds off the lead. Could we see a course sim racing driver on the top step of the podium for the first time this season?
Ooh. Lovely centre. So I've just realised Marcel Cross never really got the quality in. I didn't even really pay attention. This is a lovely move though. Is it facilitated? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Marcel Cross really not getting it together in qualifying, because he's our championship leader, if I'm right. I mean, he still stands to score good points, but
he was a little bit off the pace last time at Suzuka as well, but he sort of was meandering in the outskirts of the top 8.
yeah.
He finished about P6 maybe after Agard's penalty, so he sort of maximised the result, but yeah, not really recapturing that fantastic pace he had back at Monza, where he managed to win race 1 and then was on the podium in race 2.
Chat about Bop in chat. I mean, let the front engines have their time in the sun for a little bit. It's been, you know, it's been 6 years. So yeah, let them have their fun. BMWs, Astons, Fords, Mercedes, yeah, let them enjoy themselves, because it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Another shout out to Apex Racing Academy, by the way. Of course, it's Black Friday tomorrow, and you can still take advantage of their Black Friday offers as Watson moves past Kachir. And yeah, you can use some discount codes which are on the apexracingac.com website to get up to 40% off a silver subscription. So head over to apexracingac.com.
I've just realised, is Ben in chat? Bennett Parsons. I didn't even I didn't focus on who was who, but yeah, I imagine it's Bennett Parsons. We saw him tow. Yeah, so that's a massive shame.
Yeah.
And yeah, it happened. It was such a light tap. Obviously, the net result of it was horrible, but, you know, obviously it wasn't meant, because it was your teammate you hit, so obviously not, what's the word? Yeah, it wasn't malicious. Lots of recovery drives here, but this is Yeehaw on his fellow Ukrainian driver, Dominik Korshevin, who's having yeah. I think he's just let him by.
Yeah, but not teammates, but...
I mean, Korshevin definitely got his car fixed, so he is just not on it, right? Because, I mean, would you let by a Pro-Am? No, mate.
I think... No, but I think Zvudetskyi has established himself as
top
5
sure.
fastest driver. I think Dominik is sort of, you know, around 10th fastest.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I think,
yeah. For sure. Yeehaw, I mean, put it on pole last week and P3 this week.
And yet, will not be leading the championship if it ends like this. Aiden Carter, championship lead going into this round, will be extending that lead, running in a very strong 5th place, albeit he has been caught by Moranger and Andrew Brown as well. He's had a really good time, but Brown started down in 23rd position, but he can very clearly see now 5th position in this race. And this is for proper P5 as well. It's not as though anyone ahead of them pitted. This is for 5th place, and they've got quite a big gap. See behind them. Apologies, Brown is much further back, so the driver behind them is a back marker. It's Ivan Tonneson, who I'm sure would have been in this battle, but Tonneson unfortunately got caught up in issues in the early stages.
Did we see what happened to Simon Andre Livingston? He's 7 seconds off the back of... Yeah, he's down 8 positions and 7 seconds off the back of...
Yeah, must have taken an early pit stop.
Oh, was it?
This is lap 1? No, lap 2. Oh, he's going to be annihilated. May have been Gareth McRae, we think.
Now that is how you hold your brakes. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, that's a shame. The AM standings is going to be really shaken up. Wait, did Trinkle just get past Watson? No, they're battling side by side. Watson's back in. Yeah, the AM standings are going to be shaken to its core with low scoring round.
Oh, Watson's lost it. Already taking his pit stop, remember, and he's passing
Trinkle, isn't it?
Yeah, trying to pass Trinkle. Apologies, hasn't taken his. He's taken a pit stop, but not his final pit stop. Trinkle's actually in the same boat. And you can see here, just lost grip when trying to apply the throttle.
Yeah. Well, if we could see Chopper, Chopper cam, just to set there was no rear taps, but Adam just overworking the car on the comeback. He's had to overdrive this thing for, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that right there is the reason I don't drive this car. I must have a maximum of 11 laps in this thing. Tried some different sets. I am zero interested in this car. Its biggest strength is utilising its biggest weakness, and that's its traction.
Grossman and Volmers are teammates, but no sign of Volmers being let past just yet. In fact, Grossman actually got past Volmers on that last lap. So we did see Volmers with a slowdown earlier.
We might have a Matthias Aiden battle coming up real soon. Oh no, they just passed him. Oh, yeah. Hot on the press this. Manager is off
the circuit. And he's now back on the circuit.
Ah, that's the line.
Let's see who can pull away. Because 20 incidents is the limit for the drivers. We saw a lot of drivers fall victim to it back at Suzuka. This one also a risk, particularly the final chicane. Very easy to pick up a 1X if you're looking to gain a little extra time.
Just scanning the order. And obviously big props to Sova, P11 overall. AM driver. 5 positions ahead of Jan Schuttler, so very strong stuff.
Slow down for Kraus, who just saw him go into the gravel, and that's going to leave him with a lot of catching up to do now to Origi. And closes the gap to Lottman as well. Not what you want just before the pit stops come around. Let's see if anyone comes into the pits this time, because I'm not sure if you're going to be able to go a whole lot further than this. It'll be lap 19 that most of the drivers pits.
Yeah, it's tough. If you've got good draft and they're not slow and they're not making silly mistakes, it's handy to follow, but yeah, it must be soonish.
That's what happened to Tonneson earlier on. Of course, a lap down now, has a toe back to the pits. This was a jump start actually for him. So you can see how the second place man just did not.
I don't think he realises it was by 2 inches. He was on that green reared car at the start line. Oh, honestly, if you want to watch that back, it's...
And then let's stick with it as well, because I think he gets involved in a collision anyway.
So he can't pass that car, especially on the left, and he's not alongside. At the line, he's about inch or 2 ahead.
So yeah, it was Dominic Engel who really struggled to get going from second position on the grid.
So he follows the Adam line, deep and wide, which is the best line, and unfortunately, just like Adam. Oh, I tell you what, Adam's damage was mean, right? From the amount of contact. Like, from what I just saw there, it didn't look like his car was hit all that bad, but missing the front half of his car. Malachek and Anthony are into the pits. Who else? Who else did we... Alexi Bari? No, yeah, Alexi Bari came into the pits. That is a really short pit stop.
For who?
Anthony... I can't pronounce his surname. 11.6 seconds.
Yeah, that is short. You're absolutely right.
In 1.7k, but... Yeah... Or is that... I mean, that's a slow drive-through. That's how quick that penalty feels to me. Sorry, a slow stop-go, like almost nothing.
Agard able to go the extra lap, but Palach and Co having to hit at the end of lap 19, so that's good news for Agard. Which is, I think he's got no traffic in front of him as well, so really good news for Agard.
Oh, and if anyone's in chat, more fast repair knowledge for you. If you are coming in to just serve a fast repair, and I mean no fuel, no tyres, you need to untick the visor tear off. Because believe it or not, all this time, it's cost you time. It just only costs you time if you're only doing a fast repair. It's free under 1 litre of fuel, 1 tyre. If you're doing neither, it's about, I don't know, I can't remember the unit of time, but it's not a lot, 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds, something like that, 0.7. It costs time, does a visor tear off. And a lot of people I see don't even know about the stop-go penalty. When you get that 40-second stop-go penalty, untick visor tear off and it turns into a serviceless penalty, and it drops to like 17 seconds. Visor tear off for the win. Or the loss. All right, lots of... Oh no, just 2 pit stops. Varga, Trinkle.
Yeah, a lot of the others now are of the pits. Top of the jersey happers is Palach. Just got ahead of Watson as well. So he'll try to stay ahead of Watson, who still needs to pit, remember.
Yeah, that pit stop's not right. The 11th second, unless something's wrong on the timing side. The SKF driver, Anthony, is not going to make it.
Akhmet Galiv.
Akhmet Galiv. And forgot to move the decimal point.
Agard into the pits. And I think everyone else who hasn't pitted, and that is everyone down to Mark Hutchinson in 9th position. I think will also pit. Seems like you lose a lot of time with a pit stop here. Because you see there, Palach now 41.5 seconds off the lead, so it's about a 45-second pit stop. No, maybe just over 35 seconds.
Let's see. I expect Agard's to be around high 15s, low 16. But what do I know?
So here comes Palach. He'll be trying to get as close as he possibly can to Agard, but close enough, I'm sure. Agard back out on circuit. Can he see him? He can. He can see him. He can see him. Watson sending it. Palach will be very annoyed with that because they are not in the same race.
They are not in the same race at all.
But I think if you're Palach, you just got to let Watson go and hope that.
There are no flags in this situation, right? There are no blue flags, so it's more of a gentleman thing than anything else. But yeah.
Shows how much pace Watson had today.
Yeah. Yeah, and if Palach breathes, just takes a thought for a second. Adam's on low fuel, and yeah, he has been quick today. But yeah, I also would be annoyed as well. You know, so it's catch-22.
And Palach has closed the gap a little bit in all that. He's now only 2 seconds off the lead.
Oh, what was that?
Sova holds on, but Volmers is round.
That did not look on from Volmers. That just looked like... Well, I'm going to save my words until I see the replay properly, but yeah. Hits him once, leans, hits, and then just dives for a corner that's not his, was never going to...
I think on the other side. I think Sova close to line. I think if Volmers was alongside for the whole of the left-hander, I don't think you can expect him just to disappear.
Good point. Let me look at that again then.
That's fine.
Yeah, this is all fine.
Almost turns in a little early, but I think that's all good. Different people had different turn-ins.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
I think if he's still alongside there, you've got to salute the boot.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I do see where you're coming from, 100%.
What's
That's the problem with these closed-out cameras. It's hard to vision in front. I haven't driven here in ages. But yeah, no, you're right. He didn't get fully clear anyway.
The Watson's not going to be far away from these guys, actually.
You think? It's quite a long...
He could be pretty much on top. I think if the pit lane loss, maybe it's 38 seconds, so maybe he will actually be behind these guys. Maybe it'll be more around sort of Rogers, between Rogers and Sebastian, maybe.
Yeah, let's see.
There is Rogers. So I think he'll be... Oh, Benant's gone over the instant limit. It's a shame for Benant. So do we see a car on our right? Yes, we do. Rogers is ahead. So Watson now to 23rd position, and that's a bit noisy from Rogers.
A little bit. But, oh, Adam, oh no.
Yeah, problem with going for the dive there is that you don't get it done.
Yeah.
In the next corner.
I mean, you get a good exit here.
But even now it's not, well, you should get it on the outside there. It's not a bad line.
Yeah, his tyres are cooled off a little bit, so you need to be careful. He is hungry.
Watson up to 22nd. We said 16th. Currently, 16th place is equals Zudetskaya. He's not going to catch up to Zudetskaya, so he's probably going to have to catch up to Jurika instead, who is about 10 seconds up the road with 19 minutes to, or 18 minutes to go. Might do it. It might be a little bit too far. Jurika's not slow.
Malik Palic has had a solid race, by the way. P2 up 5 positions. Rangers on the back of Engel. I thought he got clear of him. No, it was that Carter who got hit. I think he got ahead of Carter.
Yeah, Morange's had really good pace, actually. I mean, you're talking about his qualifying earlier on. I mean, that last lap he did a 52.8. That's 0.2 faster than anyone in front of him.
Yeah.
If it were, I mean, I think Morange was about 11 seconds behind after the lap 2. So...
I want to see him qualify, though.
Yeah. He only qualified 18th today. So it definitely is his Achilles. Rogers has really been in the walls today, but he's up to 20th. He's only up 1 place from where he started, but there's been a lot of ups and downs to get there.
Varga is battling with Tomas Sergio. Looks like he's lost out. No. Oh. Car in front of him is disappearing. Always horrible. Flashy, flash, flash, flash.
I mean, Moranges can see a podium there. He's only 2 seconds behind Gordon Hawk, who is slipping away, especially from Palic, but slipping into the clutches of both Engel and Morange after having very good pace earlier on. Hawk's pace just going off slightly. Margin does need to watch it though. If he picks up any penalty, he will have a qualifying ban for the next race. He's right on the cusp of picking up another one, so...
Man is immune to quali bans. He is a quali. I don't think I've ever seen a race of him not up on double-digit positions.
Alexander certainly thinks that Mateus is going to make it.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing fast enough. I mean, he's got definitely a tough battle on his hand.
Back marker a little bit further ahead as well. And for the lead coming down, by the way, 1.4 seconds now. Gap between Agard and Palic, but frankly, I don't really see it changing rounds. I think you've got to have quite a bit of a pace advantage in order to pull off a move here, and I don't think Palic has got that on Agard.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. I mean, Agard hasn't, like, I thought his pit stop was good. It was good. It was better than the 3 people behind him, but Morange's pit stop was shorter. I don't know. Agard's got enough here to be first, but he hasn't got enough to not keep the battle coming to him. Because he's I'm not sure.
They've got next to no traffic in front of them, so that's not going to play a part in this. He's going to have to get it all done himself, Palic. He's going to take this race win.
In perhaps Agard's just a little bit nervous about the extra lap or something. I'm not sure. I'll be guessing. Right, it's going to make for an interesting end. Jack Osborne fighting with Mark Hutchinson, and Jack Osborne's got fastest lap of the race. 3/10 quicker than anything Agard and Palic have put in. Actually, that's a fast lap. 52.3.
Bad final sector there for Palic. Lost about 0.3 of a second. Across the lap, was a little bit faster, albeit had a pretty bad run across the line as well. So he bled time going on to this lap. Caps up to maybe Agard actually oversent. It seemed to go up and then back down. Moranja on the inside, and he's done it. Palic not able to get the or Enkel not able to get the cutback, and Moranja's up to 4th place, and you'd have to back him now to catch and pass Hawk now for P3. The back marker ahead of them is Ivan Tonneson, who is probably fast, probably similar pace to these guys. So he's going to have to let Moranja past by the league rules if he does get close.
Like 2 straights or something?
Exactly. Once you get within half a second, you have to let the car behind you pass within 2 straights.
Have you been following Injury Sports?
No.
No. At least you're honest. I'll word it a different way. Have you ever?
No. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, IMSA esports, yeah. No. Well, apart from like the little Apex stuff, obviously. As Enkel's got a slow down. I mean, they did very well last time out. It was VAR, wasn't it? I think last time out.
Do you watch any sim racing in your spare time? The fact you've had to think about it is...
I mean, not recently, no. But what's been on recently besides
Me?
IMSA? Who?
Me. Yeah.
Never heard of it. Got better things to do, mate.
Yeah.
Well, do you watch me?
No.
You don't watch me?
Do you know what? I did actually tune into the PES tube. Of course I did. I don't want to tell you that.
No, but that's sadistic. That's you just want me to fail.
Of course I don't.
That's like, oh, I could really use this on it.
No.
Not doing it this year because of all the got so bullied for that.
No, I don't watch much anymore in my spare time. I'm more of a like Trap Mania kind of guy.
Yeah, I mean, like if PES was better, like if they actually had a good format.
Yes. Yeah.
All I want is something short. So I want, if it can be over and done within an hour, and it's actually an exciting format. Basically, if we had the format of ARA Porsche Cup, which is coming back in January, by the way, but PES, I would watch that.
Yeah.
But the format that they have is so boring, and it's so annoying, where you're like, it doesn't even matter these race 1 results because P8 is actually where you want to finish, and that's where you win the race. And then you have so many teammates, and it's like, well, the top 5 are all red line, so who cares? Because they're just going to work together.
Yeah, no, well said.
Like, yeah, there's so much room for improvement for PES.
Flash, flash, flash.
And then I don't really watch endurance racing in real life, so I'm going to watch that. So.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I don't watch boring people like you, so that's sort of tick, 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 or cross, 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 really.
Thank you. No, I don't watch it as much as I used to. Well.
But it is fun watching this. I mean, I would argue this is more entertaining than PES. Like.
Oh yeah, I mean, I get frustrated with the reverse grid format as well. It's fun, but not every round to decide the champion.
Yeah, and it means that you just don't care. Like if you're watching something and it's the first race, I know I just don't care about the result because I'm like, well, they're probably just going to get hit off in the second race, or the person who finished P8 is going to dominate and win.
Agar's built that gap back up. Ranger is in draft. Got it all to play for in the closing 10 minutes.
Yeah, Agar way fast now, back into the 52s. Faster than anyone else on track that last time around, besides Jack Osborne. But yeah, Agard was in the low 53s for a while, but has found the pace again.
So Audrey Livingston, after practically going to last at the beginning of the race, making his way through. Caution with internet issues, or is it over? Or is it crashed? I'm seeing off.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to really be gone now. He's back to the pits.
Because he definitely had off track. I don't usually see internet issues with off tracks. Oh.
Oh. Oh, okay, so definitely a hardware thing. Because he disappeared while he was still moving.
Or it was the classic, if you understeer again, I'll Alt F4 you. He turns in, front doesn't buy it, and he leans over to his keyboard. Nope. Not done. Nope. Nope.
But he was doing all right. Like
Nope.
he was, what, 20th place? Something like that?
Understeer will drive a man to do crazy things.
Ehor up to 14th now. Great recovery from him. He's going to limit the damage to Aiden Carter. Gonna have to just watch his mirrors here. Now see if he's gonna not risk it. Of course, made contact with another driver earlier on. Did Sialfi? He may be crashing it actually. I think it was.
What happened to Trinkle? Down 6 positions? Do you remember what happened at the beginning? Or
it's blinking issues to Trinkle.
what a shame.
Here comes Jurika. And he's not going to get this one done, but this is the way that this section of the circuit goes. Left, right, left, right.
Which one's Jurika? Sorry.
The red one. No, sorry, I'm watching something else.
Yeah, no, I believed you. I was just confused.
Our timing screen is broken.
Yeah.
This is Jurika. But our timing screen is genuinely broken. It's static.
Oh.
We may have to shut the live timing and reopen the live timing.
Okay, so that was impressive call from you to disobey what was actually...
Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair, we are 5 rounds in, so I ought to know that the red Mika
Yeah,
Jurika.
I agreed with you, but my brain wouldn't allow it to happen. Because I was glancing down at the telemetry when you said...
Yeah. Yeah, if this was 1984, you would have been one of the first ones to go. In terms of you just believe anything that the timing tower
Hunter, no?
tells you. We will try to get that back at some point, but we'll try to figure it out in the meantime. But I can confirm this is Jurika. Has tried to find it back again. Here we go. Are we back?
We are checking.
Just had to close our live timing software. I mean, this is a fantastic time to say now. There is a Black Friday deal on at sdk-gaming.co.uk where you can get our live timing. But genuinely, I can't remember the last time that has happened.
No,
we're back again. Just
And
turn
we're
it off and on.
following Jurika, as I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, good call.
Thank you. Okay. Matthias Moranger, 4/10 of Gordon Haig now, so anytime now. And Carter and Engel. Let's see if that plays out. Sova having a brilliant race. You can hang on to the back of Yehor.
Yeah, Ehor got past us over whilst we were watching that all. Sticking by his guns, not...
Yeah, not being intimidated there.
Yeah, they've got Tonneson just behind them. That's not for position. Tonneson is a lap down. Career up to 17th. Watson is 19th. No, he's not going to get 16th, is he, Watson? He might get 17th. But we are going to be wrong unless someone gets a post-race penalty.
Yeah.
Volmers scythes his way through past McRae.
Oh, looking to open this up, get a good run. And he does it. Look at that. Yeah.
Hawk knows when he's beaten.
Yeah, I mean, that was beautiful. That's aggressive, show your nose, and then under the braking zone, just open it up a little bit, focus on your exit line. Beautiful stuff.
So Moranja from 18th on the grid was 12 seconds off the lead within the first 3 laps of the race. Had to work through a lot of traffic. He's up to 3rd position now. Great drive. Championship hopes probably over. 3 rounds to go after this one, of course, but this would be his first podium of the season.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be.
We've got Dominic Engel and Aiden definitely fighting over that P5 position. Obviously, you've got Ihor and Adam moving through the field, but they've been doing that all day. This battle could get spicy, though. And as we tune in, it does. Whoa. How many times have we seen that? The early turn-in, contact.
Don't. Oh, good space being left. See, that's what that other driver should have done earlier on. And that time, I mean, Malchek was even further ahead than that car earlier on, but he still left the space and still kept the place.
Yep, he's got a good run here. Jan is parking the bus, which is a clever tactic. But yeah, Jan would have definitely lost that position just then.
Yeah, Daniel was a 10th faster on that last time round. Apologies, Jan was way faster, so in that last lap he was 7/10 faster. Dan Sebastian was faster than the pair of them. He's only just behind another Cold Ice Esports driver. Tate gets past Kachia as well for 26th place.
He's got the pace.
Nothing that Matra can really do in this situation. Oh, has he over centre? He has.
Oh, no.
That's a 1x.
The Beamer had handed it to him.
Oh, it may have been a slowdown as well, but he's still got the opportunity here. And look out for Daniel Sebastian. He might make this 3 wide.
See what they can manage. I imagine Sebastian will go for the cutback, to be honest. Thinks about it.
So Schuttler is past, and now...
Yeah, I mean, the BMW had let him, opened the position up to let him have it, and then, like you mentioned, he blew the corner.
These guys still with a lap and a half to go.
Volmers battling with Watson, is that? Nothing Volmer can do there unless he gets really good traction. But he does. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful move. But Watson is going to dive it in. And he has the camber, which is just too much. Good battle, though. Really good battle. So many core drivers. It's tough.
White flag is being waved. 3.3 seconds now, the gap. It was looking concerning for Agar at one point. Got down to 1.1 seconds, but he decided to then start driving in the 52s again. Palic didn't get any slower. He was always in sort of a 53.0, and he's been maintaining that, but Agar in the final
Got quite a few battles out there. Carter and Engel. Ronald and Sven. All the Ukrainians are battling each other.
Yeah, Barry having to defend against Zudetskyi. Could get P12 from this. Sebastian is past. I think he got it stopped. To the inside goes Yeehaw. And he's done it. What a move.
Yeah, that was nice.
Rogers and McRae still battling. McRae's dropping a few more places in these close stages. He got overtaken by Volmers a few laps ago. He's going to be overtaken again here.
I hate these inside dives around this corner. It's so scary. what's Roger going to do? Just go deep, try and track out to the line. Nope. He won't be
Still there.
Oh, he does.
McRae with a huge slide.
Yeah. Unstoppable. Agard's well driven the perfect race.
It would have been interesting if Palic hadn't been held up at the start, if Moranger wasn't held up at the start.
If Watson hadn't got spun.
If Watson hadn't got spun. Of course, there was Jack Osborne as well.
Yeah.
Ehor would have been in play. Certainly our top drivers were whittled down with that instant right at the
And
start.
Everson, obviously, I know Parsons caused it, but he's not slow. He's been, he's been a front runner all season.
Definitely.
Well, I'm still excited to see all of them get the qualifying and the race start together and have a nice long battle. But yeah, I mean, can't take any of that from Agard. Brilliant pole to win.
And he becomes our 5th different meeting winner across the 5 meetings as well, and closes the championship lead. I don't think he'll quite be in the championship lead because it was a good points haul once again for Kraus. Hawk wins in the Pro-Ams once again, another big points haul for him. Closes the gap to Carter, but he will still be very happy with that one, Carter. His championship lead may well have extended, I think, after that. And in the amateurs, Artem Sova is now crossing the line, and he holds on against Sialpi and Jurikin to get a big haul of points for his bid as we move into the final 3 rounds of the season. Yeah, Sova going into this round and not scored a podium all season. 9th in the championship, but he will be, I think, up to 6th at the end of today. Malchurek in 24th position. Hutchinson didn't quite work out for him in 25th. And the stir battle between Besegier and Kurali down in 30th place.
Is someone coming out of pit lane? They have to get, if they tried serving a drive-through on the last lap, it doesn't work. Because you can't drive through.
No.
You finish the lap. When you get a 40
I
second.
didn't see any black flags pop up, but...
Yeah, I definitely saw someone coming out of pit road. Not sure.
Looks like Besegier is going to hold on here against Kurali. And he does so. Finishes in 30th place. Does Besegier from 41st place and gets on the lead up. So that was a lot of fun. I think it was a little bit of a shame that, yeah, our top field were eliminated basically on lap 1, right?
Yeah,
T1.
for sure. Yeah, 100%. By the looks of the pace of Palic had there, Gordon Haig, even Tez Maranjo and Adam Watson, it could have been more. I'm still excited for the race where we see them all go toe-to-toe without recoveries, qualifying mistakes, anything. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I mean, obviously you can't take away from Agard though. Absolute domination. Pole to win, no mistakes. Good pit stop. That's how you win a championship.
Yeah, that pole position crucial for him in the end. He was the one driver who was unscathed at T1. Make Palic in 2nd position. Mateus Miranjo, great climb through the field for him from 18th on the grid. Horg, Engel and Kartzer were the podium in the Pro-Ams. And then you can see that Artem Sova by quite a long way winner of the amateurs. He's not going to fight for the amateur title almost certainly, but gives himself a chance at least a top 3 in the amateur championship. With that result, he'll move up to, I think, 6th place in the championship. Then it's Schuttler and Malchurek were the other AMs on the podium. We'll try to have a chat with a couple of our drivers, and we already have a couple. Unfortunately, we might just have to do a couple of things on the back end to jump into the comms channel on Discord. But then we should be able to have a chat with those drivers. In terms of the next round of the season, it's Mugello.
We had fun there last time, right?
Very
BTC? No.
We did one in prototypes, but we also did one in GT3 Trophy.
Yeah. No,
And Porsche Cup, actually. We have done at least one in Porsche Cup.
Yeah, I mean, the track's definitely gone up in... It's still not my favourite, but it's definitely every season that goes by, I'm liking it that little bit more.
Definitely. Yeah, so we'll have those interviews in a little bit. And in fact, yeah, now we can do. So who would you like to have a chat with?
Let's speak to our overall leader. Hello, Nikolai. Can you hear me okay, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. Obviously, congratulations. Pole to win, good pit stops, no mistakes that made the broadcast. Yeah, talk me through it.
It was all around a good race. I've been so sleepy and tired all race. I just went home from work and was just like all dead. So I wasn't too optimistic going into this race, but it turned out all good. I struggled a lot with the tires. I felt like I just killed the tires totally. But as soon as I got the feeling back and felt that I kinda knew where the tires were, it was all right. But the pace was not happy with the pace. But it turned out to a win. So all around, I'm very happy.
Because I'm remembering now, qualifying, you were right at the back until very at the end there. Was that just a one? Did your other laps get off track? It looked like off tracks. Obviously, it's difficult with all the telemetry and all the drivers, but it looked like you left the lap till very late.
Yeah, I had off tracks all my laps except one.
Okay, so that's how it looked. I actually asked, I remember asking now, Sam, if you had a quali ban, because I wondered why you were just sat there at the back of the standings. So that's good. Was you disappointed or pleased after the T1 accident? Obviously, because you had Adam Watson going around the outside, there was 2 core drivers that caught up in an accident, and it gave you an initial gap and took some of the title contenders out of it. Was you initially pleased, or was you looking for a battle to wake you up from your post-work sleep?
Crashes like this, I think that's never funny. It takes a bit away the fun about being chased. So like I had a gap, that's cool, but for the racing, not so pleased.
Yeah, that's what we figured. It was a shame because we had a good crowd at the front there. So even us, me and Sam, we're looking forward to the battle. Leading the championship now.
You are now leading the championship.
Yep.
Good. When are the drop rounds applied?
We'll apply them after this. Maybe are they already applying? Not sure. No, but you'll be leading either way. The drop round benefits you more than anyone else because of last time out. So it's looking very good for you, Nikolai.
Thanks.
And you have your teammate back soon. I hear Asef has his wheel on the way back.
Yeah, he shipped it after round 2 or something because it had a malfunction. So it kept the downshifting for him under Sebring.
Oof.
So he shipped it to the manufacturer, and they are even fixed it or send a new one. I don't know, but he's got a new wheel on the way. So I'm very happy to get my teammate back. I missed him a lot in the races.
Yeah, I bet. And now you're leading the championship. He will assume team orders were for him to just be a wingman, right? No fight. You just have to stay behind me and play the co-pilot role.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a little support on the remaining races, but I love to fight him. He's a fair fighter, and he's a tough fighter. He's fast, so trying to learn everything from Eric and just going to have fun the remaining races. Actually, it's just a fun season, so I'm just enjoying everything.
Awesome, mate. Magello, next round, a track you're happy with or dreading?
Just driven one race there, I think, or something. Perhaps maybe I'm remembering wrong, but not driven there so much. But Bathurst, I am very excited for.
Awesome, yeah, definitely a fan favorite. I think it's going to make for some great racing. Hopefully we can get through incident free. Nikolai, anyone you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, to my teammates, Grøftekanten Auto, and to my girlfriend that's letting me sit here and race all night. So thanks to her.
Awesome, well said, mate. All right, hopefully I get to chat to you next round. Obviously, good luck on your title contention spot now. Yeah, and congrats again on the pole to win. Great stuff.
Thanks. Have a great evening, guys.
Cheers. Stellar stuff.
Yes, yeah, looking very good for him in the championship because he's now on 486 points and he's actually got a 37-point advantage on Kraus. He didn't make up all those points today. A lot of that is because of the drop score now taking effects, and his drop score is quite weak, and so he really benefits from that, whereas Kraus has been more consistent. So it does mean that if Nikolai has a bad round, it will cost him quite badly. But
what about Palach though?
Palach,
40.
Yeah, 44 points behind the championship lead, and with a very weak drop score, so Palach really cannot afford another bad round, whereas Agard and Kraus probably can. Let's have a chat with our Pro-Am leader once again. He's making a habit of it. It's Gordon Hogg who joins us now. Gordon, congratulations. That's another very nice points haul for you today. Take us through your perspective of T1. How did you get through it safely?
I had decided to go stay on the right side, and I think it was somebody hit me. I think both in the front of the car and in the back. So I had damage for the whole race, but it didn't slow me down. So was kind of lucky. But I think it seemed there was a big pileup in T1. And then suddenly I was in second place. I think a few of the cars in front of me had been caught in that pileup. But for the rest of the race, I mean, it was flowing good. I knew I couldn't keep up with Nikolai. He's super fast. And at the end, I had to give up the podium to Myringer, but super happy. I knew I had quite a bad pit stop, and Dominic was catching up with me. I think it was 2 or 3 seconds, but I knew I had a little bit better pace than him in the race, so I wasn't too worried about that.
Yeah, Mateus was scything through the field. I think he caught the leaders by about 5 seconds, across the final 50 minutes of the race. So, yeah, no chance of keeping him behind. In the championship, of course, you brought yourself back into contention. I mean, the first 3 rounds didn't really go your way, but you've been the highest scorer in the last couple of rounds. You're now on 318 points. Then Yihor is on 354. So that's about 36 points to gain. And I mean, across the last 2 rounds, you've outscored him. I mean, even today, you outscored him by 30 points alone. So how would you say you rate your chances in the championship?
I mean, Yehor, he's super fast. So if he stays out of trouble, I don't know what happened to him today, but me and him had kind of the same pace today. So I think we have to see the last races now. If something unfortunate happens, maybe I can catch up with him. But if he stays out of trouble, I think it will be hard to catch up with him.
Yeah, he has been very rapid, particularly in qualifying across the season. And then looking ahead to Mugello, one that we haven't visited a ton of times in the past, but I'm sure you've probably done a GT3 trophy race around there in the past, I imagine. Is that one that you enjoy, and do you think the Mustang will go well around there?
Yeah, basically I've been using the same setup since the first race at Mexico. I was so happy with that setup that I just have used it on all the tracks now in this league, and I think it the way I did set up the car, I think that Mugello is very nice for the car. So hopefully I can be in good shape there too.
We wish you the best of luck, of course, Gordon, to keep up this good form. Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, my team colleagues at Sim Racing Norway, of course, and you guys for the broadcast. I'm very happy with this form and the league. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you're enjoying your trophy. Thanks for saying the photo the other day.
That's cool.
Winning your Porsche Cup amateur trophy. And yeah, best of luck, and hopefully we can get, hopefully you can earn another trophy before the end of the season.
Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, and send me that setup. I love the Ford. If it works across all tracks, I want to try it.
Yeah, it actually does. It's quite quite insane.
Awesome stuff, mate. Congrats.
Okay, bye-bye.
Gordon
Great
Hawker.
drive. Great drive.
Yeah, very good. I mean, the Pro-Am Championship looking very good now because we've got Yeehaw on 354, Aiden Karts on 353. So Yeehaw, of course, moving into first in the championship despite scoring less points today. That's because we started taking into account the drop score. Yeehaw's drop score is awful. So if he basically has like a low score, he's out of it.
Yeah.
So he really kind of offered a bad round. Bari 328, Origi 323, Org 318, and Engel 312. So genuinely 6 cars could still win the title.
Yeah, and they're all fast as well, and they're all having their day. It really comes down to, like he said, can Yeehaw stay out of trouble, because his qualifying is so good that it gives him such an opportunity at the start of the race, which just isn't going his way right now. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm excited.
It's going to be very, very interesting. Of course, we've got Magello next week, so make sure to tune in to that round. We've also got much more action coming up on Apex Racing TV. We've got TGR Nation on Saturday. We've got Rick Motek on Monday night, of course. We've got another round of the Bisc GT3 series on Monday morning as well. Plenty more stuff on Apex Racing TV, so make sure to subscribe and check out our Instagram as well, Apex Racing TV and Apex Racing League. And of course, a shout out to Apex Racing Academy. Black Friday deals currently going on right now, and SDK-gaming.co.uk as well for more Black Friday deals. Take advantage of it now, because it's not going to last a whole lot longer. Best time of the year to get both of those subscriptions. But for now, from myself, Sam Fitzpatrick, from David Sampson, and everyone here at the Apex Racing TV esports studio, we're going to say goodbye, and we'll see you back next week.
Ciao.